first of all, I think it starts also at the home. I think parents have to be a little more engaged in their children's education, and also work with teachers. Again, being a leader, we have to be able to work with the teachers and the parents. There are a lot of children here whose parents are immigrants, you know, and I understand that clearly, because being a child of an immigrant, it's very difficult for parents to be able to communicate with their teacher, their children's teacher. And we need to do a better job at that. You know, when they talk about ESL classes for the student, I think what we need to do is have teachers and administrators prepared to speak with the teacher, with the parents, and have someone there who knows how to speak their language. Every parent wants the best for their child, especially when it comes to education. What happened in the last few years with our teachers is disgraceful. You know, teachers are very afraid to be able to do their job. And part of that reason is they're afraid to speak out about what's really going on in the classroom and in the schools, because they fear for losing their jobs. I believe we do too much testing. We really have to start cutting back on testing. You know, I understand we need to test our children to see what level they're at, but when teachers are spending more than 60% of their time preparing students to take a test, and there's something very wrong. So let's go back to the basics of teaching. And I think that's what's missing a lot. And the fear of losing their job. Teachers are not being protected, they're not being defended by a lot of the people, especially the mayor and especially the superintendent. It's really sad to see the point that we're at right now with teachers. A lot of them are leaving. Since this superintendent and this mayor's been in office, we have lost over 400 people, both teachers, principals, custodians, people who work in the department. And that's very hard to overcome. You can't have that. That's not a good thing. And we need somebody who leads, and we need somebody who supports. And I will always defend the teacher, as I was always defend a parent. We need to sit down with parents. I plan on meeting with parents as often as I can. If that means sitting in New Bedford High School in the auditorium every month and having parents come in and discuss what they need, what kind of help they need to help their children, I will do that.
So, you know, we've made a lot of gains in reducing the dropout rate. The dropout rate now is the lowest it's been in 15 years. And we're very proud of that. So now the four-year graduation rate is approximately 70%, 70.4 I think it is. But we still have a ways to go. And for a lot of kids, the common denominator among the kids who drop out is that they've fallen so far behind, and for lots of reasons in their lives have lost hope that they can catch up, that the only sensible thing to do is to check out, to drop out once they turn 16. So one of the reasons why we've been able to reduce the dropout rate, and we'll be able to do so in the years ahead, is that we're giving kids more supports at an earlier age. So that means the transition from middle school to 9th grade, and then certainly through middle school, and that's really the work ahead, to make sure that, you know, kids are ready to learn in high school and to pass their classes and to pass MCAS or PARC, whichever test is applied in the long run, so they can continue to move ahead. I mean, that's the catch. That's the kids who fall, and they fall behind for lots of reasons, some of which have to do with, you know, poverty or other challenges at home. But whatever the reason is they fall behind, we've got to address that. But we also have to make sure that when they are in school, we're giving them the supports they need to catch up, and that's exactly what the superintendent is doing right now.